Sanitary landfilling is a method of disposing refuse on land without creating nuisance or hazards to public health safety by utilizing the principles of engineering to confine the refuse to the smallest possible volume and to cover it periodically with a layer of earth. But before we go on to more about sanitary landfills, let us first backtrack to a concept called solid waste management. Solid waste management is the collecting, treating, and disposing of solid material that is discarded because it has served its purpose or is no longer useful. It is important because improper disposal of municipal solid waste can create unsanitary conditions, which in turn can lead to the pollution of the environment and to outbreaks of vector-borne diseases. Here in the Philippines, the passage of Republic Act No. 9003, otherwise known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000, marked the turning point in the National Development Agenda for improved solid waste management. It provides the legal framework for the country's systematic, comprehensive, and ecological solid waste management program that shall ensure protection of public health and the environment. Some of the features of RA number 9003 include creation of the National Solid Waste Management Commission, the National Ecology Center, and the Solid Waste Management Board in every province, city, and municipality in the country. Formulation of the National Solid Management Framework. Mandatory segregation of solid waste at the source. Prohibition against the use of open dumps. Setting of guidelines and criteria for the establishment of controlled dumps and sanitary landfills. Promotion of research on solid waste management and environmental education in the formal and non-formal sectors. Establishment of materials recovery facility in every barangay or cluster of barangays. Here is a flowchart showing the elements of a solid waste management system. First, we have solid waste generation, then handling and storage, collection, transfer to central storage facility, processing facility, product utilization, and lastly, disposal. Some of the ways of disposing waste include incineration, recycling, composting, and burying. There are two ways to bury trash. First is by using dumps, and second is by using landfills. A dump is an open hole in the ground where trash is buried. Since dumps are not properly designed structures, rodents such as rats and mice are free to rummage about the area. It is commonly mistaken as a landfill. On the other hand, a landfill is a carefully designed structure built into or on top of the ground in which trash is isolated from the surrounding environment, which means the groundwater, the air, and the rain. Here we can see another comparison of the two. An open dump has no daily cover, no pit lining, uncontrolled scavenging, no records cap, no closure plan, no protective engineering works, and no environmental monitoring. While sanitary landfills have a daily cover, have a pit lining, no scavenging, record keeping a priority, post-closure monitoring, protective engineering works, and environmental monitoring. Choosing a site for the landfill is a difficult task, with the following factors needing to be taken into consideration. 1. Public opposition. 2. Sufficient land. 3. Composition of the underlying soil and bedrock. 4. Flow of water over the area. 5. Potential effects of the landfill and possible contamination on local wildlife. 6. Presence of historical or archaeological artifacts. In order to safely prevent the groundwater to be contaminated by leachate, which is a liquid derived from waste, a sanitary landfill is designed to be layered. The layers are, from the bottom, groundwater, compacted clay, plastic liner, leachate collection pipe, geotextile mat, gravel, drainage layer, soil layer, old cells, new cells, and leachate pond. Only one cell is open at a time to receive waste. After a day's activity, the garbage is compacted and covered with a layer of soil to minimize odor, pests, and wind disturbances. A network of drains at the bottom of the landfill collects the leachate that flows through the decomposing waste. The advantages of using landfills instead of dumps is that they are safe, sanitary, and nuisance-free, a relatively low cost, flexible as to kind and quantity of refuse, limited number of skilled personnel required, can be used to reclaim unusable land. It is not susceptible to long interruptions in service. However, disadvantages include relatively large land area required, relatively long haul distances, limited use of completed field if not properly designed and operated. It suffers from poor image left by open dumps, and it produces leachate and landfill gases. Thank you for watching.